Iloilo's development started long before the coming of the Spaniards. Early Spanish writers attested to the fact that Iloilo had been enjoying a certain degree of civil civilization at the time of the Spanish contact in the 16th century. Its men were expert boat builders, skillful fishermen, and productive farmers, while the women were talented weavers producing fine textiles from abaca, cotton, and silk which they imported from China. In 1855, the Iloilo port opened to world trade and the province started exporting sugar, a product that mainly sustained its economy for another century. Banks, social clubs, warehouses, machine shops, printing presses, and educational institutions and medical services soon began to open. Iloilo continued to prosper during the American era. Its railway system served both passengers and freight. By 1916, the export was clearing more ships than Manila. That same year, a new customs house opened. In those days, Iloilo was known as the Queen City of the South. A senator even boasted that half of the money in the Philippines circulated in Iloilo. Before World War II, Iloilo was home to luxurious inter-island vessels. Ilonggos traveled in style and sea as they did by air in the country's first airline, also based in Iloilo. April 11, 1901, establishment of the civil government of Iloilo. On April 11, 1901, the U.S. Philippine Commission, headed by William Howard Taft, inaugurated the civil government of Iloilo. That was also the first time that an Ilonggo, Martin Delgado, became the chief executive of the province. April 11 was first adopted as the Kaadlawan sang Iloilo in 1976 by virtue of Resolution number 237, passed by the Sangguniang Panglalawigan, which declared its observance as such from 1977 and every year thereafter. But Iloilo is a much older province than its official age, having been first organized in 1569 by Spanish colonizer as the Alcaldía de Panay with Oton as its capital, later renamed Provincia de Oton. In 1582, the capital was moved to Arevalo, where it remained for 2 centuries. Its size, however, shrunk when the province of Capiz was established in 1716. In 1719, the capital was moved to La Ponta, or the town of Iloilo. And since then, the name Provincia de Iloilo was adopted and used in official Spanish documents. Its size reduced further when the province of Antique was created in 1796. However, the exact date of the establishment of the Alcaldía de Panay or the Provincia de Iloilo cannot be ascertained from extant records here and abroad. Only April 11, 1901 turned out to be certain. Casa Real de Iloilo. Okay. Arroyo Fountain. Did you know the 4 female figures carrying the top basin of the Arroyo Fountain on their shoulders were originally bare-breasted? But due to public outcry from the conservative ladies in the city, the government was constrained to cover the figures' naked breasts with Grecian garbs and concrete. The details as to how and when the bare-breasted female figures were covered were already lost to history, but pre-war photographs of the fountain show they were already clothed by the late 1930s. The Arroyo Fountain was built in late 1927 in memory of Senator Jose Maria Arroyo, author of Act 3222 that created the Iloilo Metropolitan Water Works System. Governor Jose B. Ledesma and board members Domingo Mabonay, and Ingracio Padilla moved for the fountain's construction following Arroyo's death in Ventimiglia, Italy on 12 March 1927. Designed and erected by M. Machuca and Company, it occupies a 26.5 square meter space, replacing the original flagpole of the Casa Real de Iloilo. Where I'm standing at used to be the Sunburst Park. They call this Sunburst Park and Freedom Grandstand. But the Freedom Grandstand, they relocate it somewhere there in Molialoni. And this is the Aduana. Okay. They call this the Aduana. Another wartime hero. Okay. (1942) and the memory of the men and women of Iloilo who served during World War II. We honor and remember their sacrifice. USAP, Philippine Scouts and Guerrillas, 1945. Ang pagpapalaya ng isla ng Panay. Isinuko ang Panay ng hukbong Amerikano sa mga Hapon, Mayo 1942. Itinuloy ang laban ng mga gerilla sa pamumuno ni Macario Peralta. Nabawi ng mga gerilya ang Panay liban sa lungsod ng Iloilo, paliparan sa Tiring, Cabanatuan at bayan ng San Jose, Antique. Disyembre 1944. Sinimulan ang pagsalakay sa lungsod ng Iloilo, 7 Marso 1945. Sumama ang 40th Infantry Division ng US Army sa pamumuno ni General Ralph Rush sa pagpapabagsak sa natitirang mga Hapon. 18 Marso 1945, nakalaya ang lungsod ng Iloilo. 20 Marso 1945, idineklara ang kalayaan ng Panay. 22 Marso 1945. This is the wall of heroes. These are the people who paid the ultimate price in the name of freedom. The best of Iloilo. So there are more here. The names like Vietnam Veteran Memorial and Washington DC. Yeah, their name was forever memorialized here. These are the people who paid the ultimate price in the name of freedom. Thank you for your service.